Okay, continuing our materials for starting a fire, we have this great stuff called wet fire that you can buy in the stores, and I'm not quite sure what it is, but it looks like a bar of soap. It's got about the same texture and consistency, and I'm just going to slice me off a piece. And we're going to hit that with a spark and see how that lights up. This stuff can be found in just about any sports store, online. And there it goes. So as you can see, we got a good fire. This is similar to the cotton balls and petroleum. I think this is petroleum based, but got a really good fire, and that was just a small little piece. If you light that entire chunk on fire, you're gonna be good to go. In fact, from here, scoop this up with my knife. Let me get some dry leaves on here. Oh. I have a fire, but because I made this nifty little boat, I can take this and transfer it to wherever I'm going. So if I had to do this under cover, like under a tree, say it was raining and I want to get to where my fire is, now I can travel with it, and it's just a bundle of sticks. That's all it is. But as you can tell, we got great fire. We're not going to freeze tonight. Okay, so to summarize, the first thing you want to do is collect up some materials to get your fire started. I've got some dried leaves, some very small twigs. Ideally, I'd like to have like some dry grass or a bird's nest if possible. Those work really well. But use whatever you have, and have that prepared before you start trying to get your spark, because you need to be able to feed that fire once you get it going. Some of the methods we used, we had the magnesium block, and I had the magnesium shavings. We had char cloth, which we tried. This works nice. You can do this at home. The cotton balls with petroleum works extremely well. Burns the longest. Takes a spark the quickest. And is extremely easy and extremely inexpensive to do. You can also use the wet fire tinder. If you don't want to take the time to do this, you can just go to buy it at the store. I always recommend, don't ever walk out into the woods or anywhere without a flint and steel. Being able to start a fire is going to be so useful for not only your mental state, but to keep you warm, possibly cook, etc. Now this is just the beginning, one part of a series of classes that I'm going to be teaching on how to start a fire, starting a fire in different environments. This is just showing different materials that you can bring with you out into the wild to give you possibilities. There's also flashlights, using the sun to a focal point to get a fire started that way. We're also going to be talking about some other options, using the power of the sun with magnifying glass or even a bottle of water, and using that focal point to get a fire started, using batteries. If you happen to have a flashlight, depending on the style, you can use the lens of the flashlight and or the battery to start a fire. Lots of different ways and methods. We're going to try to show you them all, and so come back. We're going to have a whole series of survival videos. That's at nojokesurvival.com, and thank you for watching. We appreciate it.